Mr. Joseph Campagna. Am I saying that right?
Right.
He's a Cleveland kid. And don't you know, he wound up in the war. And he wound up seeing other parts of the world that I'll bet when he was growing up, he didn't dream he would see.
No.
He's going to share his story with us. I am so grateful to his daughter and son-in-law who have brought him to be with us tonight. There's his daughter back there, Margie, and his son-in-law back there, Donald Trefolia,
Portfolio. Got a funeral home.
Who are bringing him to us, and so we're going to release of the program tonight. I'm so grateful that the library gives us the opportunity to bring us all together and hear these stories.
How I get all these, I don't know. This is the uniform I was wearing, but today it doesn't fit me.
You got to come on over here.
Oh, I got to talk to the mic. Okay. Yeah, okay. My name is Joe Campagna. I'm from Cleveland, Parma. I'm from Parma, Seven Hills, in Cleveland. I, in August of 1942, I got a letter or a card. Somebody wanted to see me. And guess who that was? Uncle Sam. That's the one who wanted to see me. I didn't want to see him. But, but anyhow, I had to go. So, and I was in the Army for 40 months. I was in the state for about a year and a half, but the rest of the time I was in Europe. I was there for the invasion. We were on the English Channel about 3-4 days waiting for the invasion so we can go in. And while we were on the boat, we got fish about 9 o'clock in the morning. And you got fish about 5 o'clock at night. You only got 2 meals. That's all they gave you over there. But anyhow, we waited. So finally the invasion came in. So we went in. The first night, I had to go on guard duty. Well, I was a cook. I was a cook. And cooks don't have guard duties because we're on the kitchen. We work 24, well, not 24. We go in the morning about 5 o'clock and work to the next day at noon. And then when the next shift comes in, then they take over from noon to the next day at noon. Then we come back in. That's how we work it. So that's it. So anyhow, they sent me. I was in what the hell was that town? What was that town there? The other side of Cedar Point. Well, anyhow, it's a little town that's where they told you to go, and you were there, and then you stayed there until they found a place for you to go. Well, they found the wrong place for me. But they wanted me to be a mechanic. Well, I never worked on trucks. I never worked on guns. What do I know? I know nothing about those things. But anyhow, I said, I'll do it. Well, in the meantime, my luck changed, and one of the cook's helpers, he got called home because he had for emergency. Somebody got sick at home. So the chef in the kitchen said, Joe, you want to work in the kitchen? I said, I don't know nothing about it. My mother always cooked at home. I never did. So I said, yeah, I'll take it. It's better than going to mechanic school. I said, I'll take that. So I did. Well, the first day, one of the officers came in, and he wanted 2 eggs. I said, okay, Joe, make him 2 eggs. I said, okay. So I did. I got a frying pan out. I got 2 eggs, and I opened the eggs up, and did you put something on the bottom? I said, what do you put on the bottom? I don't know. I never done that before. What do I know? So anyhow, anyhow, that's how it started. So I stayed there. Then, as time would have it, we started a new company. I was there about 6, 8 months or so, I don't know. They started a new company. When they started a new company, they took me as the chef. So, of course, that time I started learning, about cooking. But at home, I'd never done nothing. I don't know. So that was it. So after that, they started a new company, 134th Ordnance. Mine was at 250 where they put us in. But then after about 8 months or whatever it was, I can't tell you the rate, I don't know. Then they said, "Oh, you're going to go as a chef." I said, "I don't know about chef." "Oh yeah, you'll learn. You're going to do it." So I did. And I was the chef there, 134th. And then, with that time, I got a group of fellows from New York and New Jersey. They were more crazy than I were. I was. Especially when we went out dancing at the USO or something. Well, we get back. "Hey, Joe, I'm hungry. Joe, I'm hungry." I said, "All right." I said, you fellas go to your barracks." I said, "I'll bring it to you." So I did. Well, after a couple of times, then the big boss, the captain, called me in the office. He said, "You're not supposed to do that." I said, "Well, officer, let me tell you something. They sent enough cold cuts. That's all we have on Sunday nights, cold cuts." I said, "They sent enough for 150 people. But you ever think that half of them are out in town? They're not here." I said, "So why let it go to waste?" Well, that's not supposed to do that. That's all baloney. So then I done it different after that. Put the stuff in my pocket. I brought it in that way. Well, you got to treat the fellas. So that's what I done. They said you have to go before I talked to the chef. He said you have to go to school. I said, "For what?" "Well, you're going to be a mechanic." I said, "Mechanic? I don't know about cars. I know how to drive them, but that's all I know. I don't know about cars." He said, "Well, you got to do it." I said, "Okay." But I didn't go for the simple reason. The fellow the helper that the chef had, got emergency furlough to go home. So the chef said, "Joe, this is your opportunity. I want you to come in now." I said, "Yeah, if you want me to come in, I'll come in." I said, "Better go and be a mechanic, 'cause I don't know nothing about that." So that's how I started being a cook. So we had new company open up. So they took me as the chef. I said, "I don't know all that stuff." He said, "You learn." But I got through with it. I did everything I was supposed to. And then when I got the new company, those people were crazier than I was. New York and New Jersey boys. But we got through with it. We had a good time. We went dancing and all that. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, so I did a lot of those things. We had to go on maneuvers, had to get a tent, had to cook outside, had to get somebody to dig a hole in the back so that we throw the rubbish, the garbage. Had to get people to do that. We had to sleep in a tent for a month. Get used to it, they said, because when you go overseas, this way you know how to sleep, because you can't. So I said, "Oh, that's pretty good." And then they said we were overseas on the English Channel waiting for the invasion. And we're on the ship, and you got 2 meals a day, and you got fish in each meal. That's all they had, fish. So what are you going to do? So when we got to shore, we finally got in there, then the first night, you got guard duty tonight. I said, "I never had guard duty. I'm a cook. Cooks don't have guard duty." "Well, you got to do it." I said, "Oh, yeah, I'll do it." So one of the fellows I knew, we were together, and he said, "Don't worry, Joe. you listen to me, we get by. Yeah, we did. We did. We got by with everything. And that was it. And then from there, with the 134th ordinance, they were half Italians like me. Well, that was bad, because we always used to go out and forget about coming back. But we did. And that's how I started. And from one place to the other, and then we got overseas. It was a little hard at the beginning, but we made it. One time we were going from, I was in the ordnance company. What they do is repair trucks and guns. That's their job. And if there's a truck that's not working or guns, there's something wrong with them, well, our fellows will go do that. And we had to be up in front. We couldn't be 20 miles away doing that. We had to go to the front lines and pick up the guns and whatever. The trucks that didn't work, we had to take care of that too. So we had to go up there. So that's why then we went all over. We were in France, Belgium, Holland. Well, you see it on the map they gave you. You see all that up there. Then up in Germany was different. While we were in Belgium, there's a elderly couple. I felt sorry for them. They would take the coffee grounds that had already been done. They would take them home and use them again. I felt sorry for those poor people. So what I done was, I said, here, don't say nothing. So I gave them a pound of coffee. Take it home. Well, then the husband said, you know what, you want to take baths? I said, yeah, right. Not here, I can't take a bath. So you know what they done? You're going to sleep at our house. I said, oh, sleep at your house? Yeah, I said, okay. And when I slept there, when I went over there, in the middle of the kitchen floor, they had a tub, a regular tub, I don't know what it was. And they had hot water and everything, so they went in the other room and I took a bath. So I said, that helped. So after that, I give them cookie or I give them whatever they wanted. Poor people all in their 80s. They didn't have nothing. I said, what the heck? Maybe the Lord helped me by doing that. I don't know. I didn't get hit. I mean, nothing bothered me. I was away from the bullets, and that's it. So that helped a lot. But then, when the war was over, because see, we got called down for the Belgium when for that war came back. You know, when they start coming back, showing they were getting to start. Belgium was starting to pick up a little bit, so we had to go down there and work on them too. So we were all over France, Belgium, Holland, Germany. We were all over. One night we went out to. I was up in Holland. We were out, and a fellow said, "There, you got room over in this. You want to sleep up in the attic? It's better than sleeping outside." He said, "You come with us." I said, "Okay." So we went up. There's 4 of us. We went up there. So they put us up in the attic, which was fine. The next day, the fellow said, "Hey, where'd you sleep last night?" And I told him where we were sleeping. He said, "Boy, you're lucky you're out." I said, "What do you mean?" Well, he said, "A couple nights ago, there's some fellas went up there to sleep, and they shot them all." I said, "Oh." I said, "A good thing I wasn't there." So you had your good days and bad days, you know, whatever it was. But then we wound up, then we had to stay. The war was over. Well, I was home when the war was over for the simple reason that we had a 30-day furlough because the war was over in Europe. But we had 30 days off, and then we had to go on the other side because the war was still going on the other side. So we had to go to training. Well, in the meantime, the Lord was with us. The war stopped on the 15th of August. So we didn't have to go to Japan or nothing. So that was a good thing. But otherwise, I had a lot of company when I was working in the kitchen because I was always hungry. The boys are always hungry, looking for something to eat after hours. I took care of them, and we got along good. So that's about it. Well, that's about it. I can't think of everything. But we went all through the war, though. Every place we went. Of course, one time, we had a 6x6 truck. We had 2 gasoline, I don't know what you call them. Call them stoves. They're gasoline, run by gasoline. And one night, Lord have it, I was in the back of the truck. It was a night during the daytime, and what happened, the fellow was driving the truck in front. We had a 6x6. What happened, I don't know what happened, but he wound up in the ditch. So then we were stuck. You couldn't get out of there. So at the end of the, because all the cars have to go in order. So the last one in the back was a wrecker, one that picks up the cars when they're broke, whatever it needs. It was it had a crane behind it, and they can pick up the truck. So then we lost our company. So we wound up another place. Then we couldn't, no place to sleep. So he said, oh, then we got a building over there. You can go sleep in that building. I said, oh, that's okay, we'll go. So we went. We didn't have no roof. The roof was gone. So what good did that do us? Do us no good. So that was it. But going through it, I learned a lot, though. I'll tell you, I'm glad I went. See, I'm the only child in the family. In those days, if you're the only one, they won't take you. Well, I didn't tell my mother that. I didn't tell her nothing. Because I wanted to go, because all my buddies were going in. All my friends were going in. And why should I stay home alone? I didn't like that either. Because, people talk when you're, oh, look at him, he's still running around. How come he's not in the service? You hear those things. So I said, I'm going to go on. So my mother and dad didn't know. If they knew that, they'd have shot me. Because they didn't want me to go. They're worried about me all the time. The only child, Not what are you going to do? So we had I had a lot of experience, things to do, things not to do. You know what I mean? It's a lot. I'm glad I went because I seen all of Europe that way. Something I never seen. I'd never see it going for that. So that's it. But then when the other company that came in, the 134th, oh, those fellows were crazy, I'll tell you. See, they had to take a certain amount of people from every district. And some of those fellows from New York, they were 40 years old. But they had to go to service because you got to get so many people out of each district, So that's why a lot of them didn't care what they were doing. I want to get out of here. I want to get out of here. I say, I know we all do, but we got to stay. So that's it. So, any questions? I mean, I can tell you more, but I only got so much time. Any questions you want to ask me? Yeah.
Do you remember the ships that you crossed the ocean with on transport?
The ship we were on?
Both ways?
No, I don't remember the name of the ship we were on, no. No, we didn't go to New York. No, we didn't go to New York. No, we had the ship going across. It was a nice ship. It was a big ship. It was nice. But lucky the ship that before us got bombed. But we didn't get bothered, so thank God. Thank God for that. So that's the name of the game. But I enjoyed because simple reason. I got around. I seen part of Europe. I seen Europe. I never been there. Never will go. So that was the chance I had. I took a chance of going, but like everybody else, you got to take a chance. So I did. So thank God I made it. I made it all the way back forth. We lost a lot of fellas, I'll tell you. One time, we were at a place in Belgium. There were 2 fellows laid on the ground. So we had a couple of crazy people in our group. Oh, because they all want German Lugers. Everybody was looking for German Lugers. I said, you want one? I said, no, I don't want to go there. To hell with it. Hey, they're dead. Come on, I'm going to go take them. I said, you want to take them? I'm not going. Well, they weren't dead. They were alive. 2 fellows were alive. But as soon as they came to try to get the guns, that's when they got them. And that's their fault because they shouldn't be doing that. So you've seen good times and good days and bad days. A lot of people got hurt. A lot never came back. But lucky some of us came back anyhow. And we had the reunions till about 2 years ago. We had reunions every year. The fellas that were in the Army, we always wrote to each other. And then once a year we'd meet. And one fellow was in charge. And this time we go to Washington. Next year we go some other place. That's what we've done every year. Till about 3 years ago, then they were down to about 6 people. That's all that was left. I mean, you're all getting old. Hey, I'm good. I'm going on 94. I'm not young. I was born 1920. So I think I'm doing all right for my age. So that's it. Any questions you want to ask? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We used to do that.
Did you all hear that? A city in Holland that has adopted a cemetery right nearby with 3,200 graves in it. And the families in the town have adopted a grave and take care of it and put flowers on it. Just honor the people in that cemetery.
I'll see if it fits.
And look at you.
I don't know if see if it fits.
Yeah.
I haven't worn it. I don't think it'll fit, no. Oh, that's pretty good.
Step out there.
That's pretty close, isn't it?
Step out there so we can see. Yeah.
That's pretty close, isn't it? That's the same thing with the hat. I'll get the hat. Let me get that hat there.
Question.
Yeah.
Where were you based in England before you were deployed to the continent?
See
Where
that?
were you based in England before you were deployed to the continent?
All those little names I don't remember. Those days, we just want to get it over with, and I didn't remember nothing. I done what I had to do. The Lord helped me. We didn't get shot, so that's it. But we were in England. In England, we got off the ship. We got on the boat, and the boat took us to near France, English Channel. Took us to the English Channel, and that's all I can tell you. I don't know anything about the rest. See this hat here? Just can't put it down. I just got to keep it on top. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. But that's all right. I don't wear it. And this here's the best. I wonder what happened here. I think I know. I think when I got it cleaned, it gets shrunk.
Yes.
That it? Must have shrunk.
Much shrunk. Do we have any
The
more
coat.
questions?
Hey, yeah. What is it?
I just wondered, were you involved in D-Day? Did you go into Normandy on D-Day?
Were you
Needed.
involved in
No.
Normandy on D-Day?
No. No, I wasn't involved in that. No, I wasn't there. Lady, do you have something to say?
The Allied forces would come in and encounter the German forces, and say it would almost be an area like this, they would have to be going through areas that had been populated by civilians. And where did the civilians go when all these troops were battling in their backyards?
Okay, where did the civilians go when the battle was really in close quarters?
I put the hat out better. Can't put it down, but I guess you know all these badges, things I got here. You know what they are. This one's I was a good boy. So you get one of these. Oh. The red one I got here, that's because I was a good boy and I got this one. The next one got 3 stars, and that's because we were in 3 battles. Because they called us down for the Battle of the Bulge. That was the main one. That was rough, but thank God. Thank God we made it. We lost some of the people, but what are you going to do? That's life. This one here, I don't know what this is for. Been a long time, I don't remember. But I got one anyhow. Yeah, the one on top has got three little stars here. You can't see them here. But that's I got for every place we went. We got a star because we were there to help them. That was it. Not just us. I don't mean our company. I'm talking about in general. They send the people down there and we done it. Do you like this?
Sir, can you spell your last name for me and tell me what your rank was?
What?
Spell your last name and your rank.
Oh. Well, rank, I was a sergeant. I was a tech sergeant. And my name? Joseph.
How do I spell your last name?
Oh, Campagna. In Italian, they say Campagna, which means farm. That's what it means. Any more questions? Any more?
What can you tell us about Bastogne?
About where?
Bastogne. Can you tell us about Bastogne?
Where's Bastogne? Where's that at? I never heard of that one. Huh? Oh, Battle of the Bulge. Yeah, we were in that, yeah. We were in the Battle of the Bulge, yeah. We lost a lot of boys there. They were out. Oh yeah, we lost a few people. That wasn't easy, I'll tell you. It was hard, but we made it. I mean, thank God we made it. Not all the fellas made it, I mean, but... Oh, we lost a few people. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we lost. You hate to see it. But what are you going to do? That's life. You know? Yeah.
What did you do after you got out of the service?
Well, you want to know the truth? I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you, when I got out of the service, I went back to work in a shop, assembling pieces, because we had a lathe. They used to make lathes there where I was. So that's what I done. But every night after work, 4 of us, 4 fellas, we'd stop and have a drink. You buy today, I buy tomorrow, you know, and got along good. Then it started, all 4 of us were buying every night. Well, that didn't get along too good with my wife. My wife didn't like that. So he said, you better leave that job. I said, how am I going to leave this job? I'm making $100 and some a week. I said, people are making that. You work overtime, you know. No, I don't care. I don't care. She says, I'll go to work, because she was a registered nurse, my wife. So she says, I'll go to work. I said, no, you don't go to work. You got to watch the kids. You can't go. So anyhow, I came down where I heard so much about it, and then one day she found an ad in the paper. She found an ad in the paper, Dressograph, Molograph. That was a big company, out 260, which is about 25 miles from my house. But anyhow, you go see if you can get the job. Go see if you can get the job. I said, I don't know about cooking. I don't want to go there. Oh, you go. So I went, I talked to the fellow in charge, so I got the job right away. But, I was only getting $1.50 an hour to start with. That wasn't it. That's not enough. So she said, don't worry, we'll make it. We'll get by with it. She said, don't worry about it. Because every 2 or 3 times a week, I had to go to a special place to get goat's milk because one of my daughters was sick. So I had to get 2 quarts of goat's milk at this one place, dairy place. It was on Carnegie. I know where it was, but that's what we had to do. So we made it. We made it. So then she said, I'll work on Saturdays. I said, you take care of the kids. I said, what? You're not talking about me to do that. I can't take the kids, they're too small. I know nothing about it. So what I used to do, I would drive her to work, and then I come home, because the lady downstairs had 2-family house. She was watching the kids till I got back, which was only about 20 minutes from my house to the hospital, so that wasn't bad. So then I'd go stay home on Saturdays, because then things got different, where we were working 40 hours a week. The war was over, and we were working 40 hours a week. So that wasn't. So anyhow, that was it. So that's how we wound up, and that's how I got to be a cook and kind of my wife. See? Now, that's a good idea or bad idea, I don't know. That's what I had to do. But it's a better job, though. It was a good job. I liked it. I cook for the family all the time. Always do. I don't have a house anymore because my wife died, and then I was 12 years I lived there alone. But then all of a sudden, my daughter said, oh, you can't live alone, you can't live alone. I said, I've been here 12 years. Nobody bothered me. I don't bother nobody. And the neighbors, I got along with all of them. I said, I got an alarm in the house. I don't need that. Nobody's going to bother me. So anyhow, I figured keep them happy. So right now I'm at the Camelot. You know where the Camelot is? Camelot? Is that nursing home? Well, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at right now. Can't get out because I was told to sell the house too. So I sold the house. Now where am I going? I got no place to go now.
Were you at Bastogne?
What stone?
Were you at Bastogne?
Bastogne in the Battle of the Bulge, were you there?
Yeah, I was in the Battle of the Bulge, yeah.
Did you know my grandfather, Augie Iconi?
No. No, I was with some New Jersey boys, and they were crazy. Well, see, some of those, they had to take so much out of each district, to start some of the fellows that came in were 40 years old. Oh, they didn't care about nothing. so you know what I'm talking about, they didn't care. They wanted to eat, and that's it. Yeah. And you had some for KP. I had some for KP, You know what that is? Yeah. Well, anyhow, they were crazy. You got to jump on them all the time to get going. Hey, chef, I'm going to go, hey, chef, I'm going to call my girlfriend. I said, you got your work done? No, I'll do it. No. First you do the work, then you get on the telephone. I wouldn't let them go.
Did you ever fix SOS for breakfast?
What? What's he talking about?
He wants to know if you ever fixed SOS for breakfast.
No. No, I didn't believe in that. I never cooked that. No. I wouldn't eat that and I don't cook it. Just like now, at the nursing home. Food ain't too bad. You know, I mean, some days. But some days, I go to hamburgers all the time. I eat a lot of hamburgers now. Or cheese, or grilled cheese sandwich. I don't like what's on the menu. You know, or a lot of times, you know what I do? I got a stove upstairs in my apartment there. I got a nice apartment. I got big bathroom, big bedroom. You know, the living room is nice. The kitchen's small, but that's it. Well, anyhow, if I see the menu downstairs and I don't like it, I'll cook upstairs. I cook my own meals upstairs. That's what I do.
You learn good.
Huh?
You learn good.
Yeah, see, being a cook helped, see. If I wasn't a cook, I'd starve.
Here is a small token
Oh, I don't want nothing.
of thanks.
Oh, I don't want nothing.
Well, you can
I don't
drink
do that.
your coffee, your tea, your hot chocolate,
Yeah.
your juice in the morning in
Yeah.
the Medina mug there.
Oh, I put it in here?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
just a tiny token of thanks
Oh,
to you
thank
for
you.
coming and sharing your
Oh,
story
thank you.
with us.
Thank you. My son-in-law back here, he brought me. Oh, that's all right.